Thanks for stopping by Immiadiatech Support today. We're going to teach you in the next 10 minutes how to get more time, how to get more done, and how to feel less stressed using Microsoft Office Outlook. And this presentation will work for any version of Outlook, but we'll be using 2010 for the demonstration. We're going to talk about how to manage your calendar, manage your tasks, and manage your email. Sean Atkinson is the founder and owner of Immiadiatech Support. Sean is a Microsoft certified systems engineer. However, he also has a background in business. He's got an associate in telecom engineering and a bachelor's of science in business and a master's in international business. So utilizing technology for your business goals is Sean's specialty. Let's start by talking about your calendar. First, two of the biggest time wasters are getting in and out of email all day and interruptions from staff. You got to do both of these, but do it on your terms. Schedule time in advance, just like an appointment with yourself, to meet with staff. They need to know, here's when I'm available, and come into my office at that time. Otherwise, it'll wait. And then maybe you give them the couple of things that just cannot wait. They have permission to interrupt you. Otherwise, it really needs to wait. No interruptions. Next, if you need to set an appointment with somebody, it used to be you have to call. Now you can just email them a calendar and they can choose when they'd like to meet. We'll talk about the importance of setting goal categories. Now, in your calendar, you can categorize your appointments, and with one glance, you can see how much time you're spending into things that are related to your most important goals. So if you see a full calendar, but not a lot of stuff that's categorized for the things that are really important to you, you really got to take a look at how you're spending your time. And then finally, you should be syncing your calendar online. Microsoft Exchange has an online version to sync your calendar. Google has a tool that will work to sync your calendar, but you should really keep a backup copy of your calendar online. Before we move to the next part, let's do a demonstration. Here we are in Outlook Calendar, and as you can see, I've got a standing appointment with my staff every day at 4:30. They know, don't interrupt me. That's when they need to come in and talk. And on Tuesday, I decided that, I really cannot be jumping in and out of my email. I'm just going to do it in the morning and in the afternoon. And as a matter of fact, that's such a good idea, I'm going to make that a standing appointment. I just open it up, hit recurrence. I'll make it a daily recurrence just on the weekdays. Okay, save and close. And now, boom, every day I'm checking my email at that time. Now, you may notice I've got some appointments with some different colors here. I got meet with Mr. Johnson and meet with managers. Why are these different colors? Because they're categorized. And if I take a look at this appointment, if I open it up, I've got two categories for Mr. Johnson. One category is marketing. This is a new prospect who's coming in. And if I manage to close that sale, it'll also help me to increase my revenues, another business goal. Now, meeting with managers, this is a bright green. Why is that? Well, I need to meet with my managers to discuss the server project, another one of my business goals. Now, these categories are very easy to set up. You just go right here, categories, all categories, that'll pop open. Let's see now. What's another goal here? I know. We're going to call this one maximize efficiency. And anytime I've got appointments where I'm helping to learn how to maximize my my efficiency a little bit more, I can put that right in there. Okay? So that's the importance of goals. And I would suggest everybody make a list of 3 to 5 business goals for the year, or quarterly if you like, and put those categories right here into Outlook. Now, if I want to send somebody my calendar in an email, I just come right over here and I right click on it. And there's a little thing here, share, email calendar. And if you notice, I've selected just to show if I'm free or busy, not the names of the people that I'm meeting with. And I'll show my calendar for my next 7 days. I'll hit OK. And when I send this, you can see what it looks like. It just tells them when I'm free. so they know, okay, I think I'll meet with you then. And then finally, you can sync your calendar online with a Google, with Microsoft Exchange, and if you go to their websites, they usually have a little tool there that you can download, and it's pretty just much something you click on, and boom, your calendar is going to be synced. So next, let's talk about tasks. How many things you need to do every day that you're trying to keep track of? Innumerable. First of all, don't try to keep them in your head. Write them down, and don't write them down in paper. Get them into Microsoft Outlook's task management tool. Your task should have priorities. A high priority task needs to be done by the end of the day. Use start dates. You can't start everything the same day, so why overwhelm yourself? Try to put in meaningful start dates that you really can start working on these things. And finally, don't do it all yourself. Delegate. Let's take a look at how we can do some of these things. And if I decide to set up a new task for myself, I can just come right over here. I can double click there, and oops, lo and behold, a new task showed up. And I'm going to say, let's say reschedule Mr. Johnson. I don't want to forget to do that. I'll just set it up, and I'll say I'm going to do that tomorrow. And that's a high priority item because I got to do it. But you know what? I may be a little busy, so let me delegate that. I could just put in someone's email here, and boom, off it goes. I hit the send button, and next thing you know, they've got this task. They just open it up, and I can track it right here within my task manager, handy dandy task manager. I can track that task, and when it's been completed, it will go. I'll know it's been completed. So great things to know about Microsoft Task Manager to keep things under control. Now finally, let's talk about email, our nemesis. Every day we are slammed with email. My goal is to have my email box empty at the end of the day, and when I do that, I feel accomplished. I feel great. Now, if you can't empty the whole email box, I at least don't want to have more than one page worth of emails. I shouldn't have to scroll down to a bunch of emails that are in my box. And the way that you can do this is converting emails into activities, replying, or deleting. That's pretty much the only thing you can do with an email. Let me demonstrate. Okay, so here we got a couple of emails, and I see one here from JetBlue. Now, if this was spam, if I have no interest in taking a trip, boom, I delete it. But if there's something here that I find interesting and I got a question about and I want to respond to it, I open it up, type off a quick email, and hit reply. As long as it doesn't take more than 2 minutes, that's something I might want to do right now. Now, let's suppose that I do want to take a trip and I do want to call JetBlue, but it's going to take me a lot longer than 2 minutes because I got to talk to them, look at the trips on the website, let's see what this island fun sale is. Gee, maybe that's for me. I don't got time to do it, but you know what? I want to do it. So I'm going to drag this down to tasks, let go, and here you go. Oh. There we go. And now I have a new task. And you can see all this HTML code. Well, that's really not important. What is important is a copy of the email that they sent to me. And it's pretty much right in there. Okay? And if I click on that, boom, it's going to take me right back to their website. And this is something I want to start, I think, this weekend, so I'll make it the 16th, and I'll just save it. Now, once it's saved, I've got to copy that email in the task, so I can just delete that email now. Boom. Okay? Now, I got another email here, Microsoft Live Team. Well, these guys are great. I think I'd really like to meet with them, so I'm going to actually come down here to my calendar. And I'm going to set up an appointment that we're going to meet on Thursday at 7 o'clock. Save and close. Just like that. I've got that appointment in my calendar, And now I can actually delete that email and the body of it will still be in my appointment. Now finally, let's say I got this email from the Microsoft team and some of these people are new. I've just been introduced to them and I want to keep them as a contact. I can drag this down here to contacts. And now look, I got my email in here. I can fill in the rest of this if I want and just click save and I got a new contact. So those are some really fabulous ways to blast through email. So we talked about tips for managing your calendar, managing your tasks, managing your email. Outlook is a very effective tool to help you get more of the important things done in your business with less time. If you got any questions, call Sean to help. The numbers right here on the website. Thank you very much for your time. Have a great day.